Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com. Welcome to Psychic Cafe. It's Friday. Wow, don't the weeks go by fast these days? So fast. We're coming to the end of the week. It's the weekend. Have you got anything planned this weekend? I don't yet, but I am looking forward to it. So, Psychic Cafe. Let's do some one question readings. If you want to book in for one of those, there is a link in the live chat. It's pinned up top of the live chat. Book yourself in. You can ask anything. You can ask general guidance from your higher self, or you can ask about somebody in particular. You can ask like career guidance, or you can ask specific questions as well. I've got my yes or no answer crystals, and I'll pull cards out of my decks as well to give you more information on it, with the emphasis on helping you to heal yourself. Which means like not throwing away the crutches kind of job. That would be great if you could do that. But more emotional healing. And, you know, getting guidance to help us to move forward to have what it is that we want in our lives. That's how I like to use my gift to help people. It's helped me in that way to heal from massive trauma. And to, my guides have pretty much shown me the way. My whole time through healing my trauma. Not that I haven't got help along the way, I have from other people, but my guides being the instigator of that, which has been an interesting journey, and it's been a long journey for me. And I like to help people out along the way in a similar kind of way as the help that I've got, because I can share my gift with others too, which is amazing. So let's do that. If you're interested, book yourself in. If you're watching the replay, hello. Come along live sometime. Now, I was considering perhaps doing one of these shows on the weekend. I know there's some people that can't make the live, and I could do one on the weekend if that's easier for some people. If those of you that are watching the replay that can never make this live because it's not a good time for you, I could do one at a different time and on the weekend as well. Let me know. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think about that. Anyway, let's get some cards out. I'll also be pulling cards out for each star sign, so let's do that right now. Say hello if you're in the live chat. If you're on here live and you're new, you need to subscribe before you be able to type in the chat, just for a minute. Just subscribe. As long as you subscribe for at least a minute, then you'll be able to comment in the chat. Let's get some cards out. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. I've got a message for this weekend for Aries, please. The week ahead ones, shorts for each star sign will be up this weekend. I'll put them on this weekend. But this is just for the weekend for Aries. Aries, you've got the Page of Swords. Page of Swords can often be about someone having their eye on us, but it's not that for you, especially in this deck. Look at him. He's starting something, Page of Swords, but he's not a noob, because those books that he's standing on now, it shows that from all of his learned along the way, he's got a different vantage point now. And so you might be starting again, Aries, but you're not a noob. Start something new this weekend. You've learned a lot since. You're going to get different results. Our energy always changes, right? It's a big fear that we've got, right? That we try for something that we've tried for before, and it's just going to be the same. We're just going to have like the same old kind of relationships, or the same old kind of results, you know, from our business, or, you know, we're not going to get that job. We're going to be rejected for the same reason. If we get into a relationship, it's going to be the same old crap. And it's not true, because our energy has changed. We've learned through what we've been through, right? And if our energy has changed, then our results are going to have changed, especially if we do something different as a result of it. Aries, you've got this. Now, what about Taurus? Taurus for this weekend, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Okay. Taurus, you've got the Six of Wands here, and the Six of Wands is very much a card of being seen or not being seen, up to you. Two of Wands, because Two of Wands, you've got a decision to make, of action to take. Now, specific message for Taurus, this, because the Six of Wands I'm definitely getting, it's a matter of being seen or not being seen. Are you ready to put yourself out there in a particular way or not? The choice is yours with the Two of Wands. You can either take that action or not. Up to you. It's a matter of putting yourself out there. Now, I'm Taurus sun sign, and for me personally, I am starting a new YouTube channel for my Muay Thai stuff, and I've made the first 2 videos. I made the first video long and short to put on there, and I'm only delaying it just to get the, I've got one name for it. I just want to start it right, you know, so anyway, if I take action on it this weekend, then I'm putting myself out there, right? And it's that kind of thing. It's up to you, is what this is saying, Taurus. But something that you do this weekend could really put yourself out there, and that's the choice. So, and if you're delaying on it, I don't think that I'm delaying on this because I'm afraid of putting myself out there. I mean, I'm pretty much putting myself out there all the time, but perhaps I am. I don't know. You might be too, Taurus. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. What about this weekend? What about this weekend for Geminis? Sorry, Gemini, you got the Temperance card. I mean, it's not a bad card, but it's a slowly, gentle, probably nothing much going on this weekend, to be honest. Patience, you know, it's pretty much the meh weekend. Gemini, not a real strong message, just, you know, boring weekend for Geminis, sorry. Cancer for the weekend. But if there is a message, Gemini, it's like, have patience. Good things are coming. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Cancer. Four of Cups, Eight of Swords. Got 3 cards. There's your card. Moon, that's Cancer. The unknown, the ethereal, it's a bit woo. It's a bit woo this weekend. 4 of Cups. Yeah. This might be a very introverted weekend for our Cancerians. 4 of Cups. I'm not even getting a 4 of Cups message from this. I'm getting a kind of withdrawn. Like, should I go out? No, I shouldn't go out. And there's some inner work going on this weekend. You might feel withdrawn, like leaving yourself out of things, and it's about getting yourself stuck out of a rut. It doesn't feel like the rut is staying in and not doing much there. There's just something internal processing to do. Inner work for Cancer this weekend. Hey, Barbara. Who's next? Leo. Leo's next. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. What about Leo for this weekend? Ooh, Queen of Wands. Wow. Yeah, Leo, this is you for sure. It's a kind of a show-off card. Queen of Wands. She's very attractive. Make the most of it, Leo. Very attractive right now. Drawing people to you. All eyes on you. Make the most of it. Being noticed. You might be being noticed. Put yourself out there. And next is Virgo. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. I was very brave this morning. I wore my white t-shirt. I was much more careful with my breakfast and with my eyeliner. It did all come out. There's a little bit of eyeliner left there. You can hardly see it. Because I put this on Wednesday before the show and then threw my breakfast down it and eyeliner down it. And so it was in the wash straight away to try and get it out. Virgo, King of Cups. Ooh, someone's got feelings for you. This is someone else's energy. So your weekend could be all about someone else and their feelings towards you. There's a bit of awkwardness I'm feeling there. Virgo, you might be awkward. Got feelings for someone, they've got feelings for you, but you might not be making a move on it. I don't know. Make a move on it. Libra. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. What have you got planned, Barbara, this weekend? Anything? Who am I talking to now? Libra. Libra, Knight of Cups. Oh, romance. Go on a date. Libra, go on a date. Ask someone out on a date. Ask them what they're doing. I really need to get my nails done. My nail lady, she's on holiday at the moment. I've seen amazing photos of her being on holiday on Facebook. But she's coming back next week. And I'm booked in for a second day back. Desperately need doing. But when they're not on the island, they're not on the island. Libra, go on a date. Knight of Cups. Focus on romance this weekend. Might be a very romantic weekend for you. Movement forward there anyway. And Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Scorpio, what have we got for you? Oh. Grumpy guts, huh? There is a feeling of grumpy guts about this. Like, no, don't want to do anything. That kind of thing. There's something annoying you, Scorpio. See cousins bite to eat, nice. I've got no plans, Barbara, not this weekend. I'll be training tomorrow. Don't know. Perhaps doing some recording for my new channel. Bit of video editing for that, perhaps. Might put that channel live. What else? Nothing yet. Nothing yet. Might be a date on the horizon. I'm talking to a couple of you guys, but we'll see. Scorpio, annoyed at something. You might be a bit pouty this weekend. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Or other people might be like that with you as well, Scorpio. I was getting a bit of a strop. So that could be other people. Ooh, Sagittarius, King of Wands. This is your energy. Sagittarius, set a goal. Go for it. Make something happen for yourself. The King of Wands, they don't really care about rules. They break the rules when it suits them to break the rules. They push things. They create new things because of it. It's not a bad breaking the rules thing. It's a good breaking the rules thing. If we never break the rules, we never innovate. Do something new, Sagittarius. Set a goal and do something new. Make it happen. Take action. And Capricorn. I trained with him yesterday, Barbara. It's taken to getting very up close and personal, like when we talk, which is really nice. Still, we'll see. He's going to take a day off, he said, soon. We'll see. It's just, life is annoying Scorpios, yeah, for sure. We'll see. I don't know. It's just so busy all the time, hey? I don't know what's going on with it. We don't get any time alone to properly talk. That's the thing. Next up, did I do Capricorn already? Capricorn, you get 2. Ooh, Capricorn. Lovers and the Hierophant. This could be Lessons in Love. Who sang that? Level 42, was it? Lessons in Love. The Hierophant and the Lovers. It could also mean long-term lover kind of thing. You could have some movement forward with a long-term kind of a relationship this weekend, or it could be Lessons in Love as well. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. 5 of Cups and the 4 of Cups. This doesn't look good. This doesn't look good. This is with the 4 of Cups or the 5 of Cups. It's like I'm being left out. There's nothing good coming in for me, and then I'm focused on lack. Oh, you might be focused on lack. It's a good weekend to perhaps do some inner work to get yourself out of that lack focus. You could be real grumpy this weekend. Get together with a Scorpio. You can be grumpy together. I don't know when his birthday is, Barbara. I'll ask him. But I did ask him yesterday, why don't we train with each other anymore? He said, I don't know. And so I said, well, let's train together today. And he said, okay. And we did. Pisces. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. Oh, Pisces, 3 cards. Feels ominous. 8 of Cups, leaving something behind. 4 of Wands, marriage, or something that you've really been building up. 6 of Swords, because the universe is trying to move you on to something else. I don't feel like Pisces wants to be moved on. This Eight of Cups is about letting go of emotional attachments. I feel like Pisces, you want to stay where you're at the moment, but the universe is trying to move you on, but there's something to let go of in order to move on, and you don't want to. And so this weekend, all about letting go. Let go. There's something better for you, Pisces, if you let go. Really, do Pisces, well, I know humans do it, but hold on to things, not want to let things go. I don't know. Okay, if anyone wants a one question reading, put yourself in at any time. Okay. I've got the Lenormand here. Oh, stick around till the end because I'll be pulling a manifestation card out from the Secret Manifestation Cards by Rhonda Byrne for everyone that sticks around to the end. But let's get some of these Lenormand cards out. So we've got a bit of a weekend focus on Fridays on this show. Let's see what the Lenormand wants to tell us about this weekend. Lenormand, what do we need to know? The Lenormand guides. Ship. I don't know what the ship's about. It feels like movement. Ship. 3. Still getting to know the Lenormand deck. But I really do like this one. It's the Dreaming Way, Lenormand. I did have one other Lenormand deck when I figured, like, I'm going to get to know the Lenormand, and I didn't like that one much. I didn't want to use it. But this one is really nice. The ship says 20 years from now, you'll be more disappointed by the things you didn't do than those you did. Oh, we're being asked to take action. So throw off the bowlines, sail away from safe harbour, catch the wind in your sails, explore, dream, discover. Mark Twain. Tell you what did happen. The one Mr. last weekend, Mr. 2 dates last weekend, and triggered PTSD, he messaged me, how gutless is this? So completely blanked me after that, messaged me after he'd left the island, saying, oh, sorry, I was kind of absent. Ugh. No. The ship brings an exciting adventure or a profound journey, outward or inner. You may have been stuck in a situation. A lot of those cards for the star signs were saying that. Like, there is a stuckness about this weekend for a lot of people, and getting out of that. You may have been stuck in a situation, caught up in the doldrums. Scorpio, Aquarius. But now is the time to break away and broaden your horizons. This is a card of transitions, of charting new directions, especially if you've been dreaming of exploring new ventures professionally or creatively. Yes, me. New YouTube channel, not connected with this stuff. The ship card can mean freedom to make your own choices and navigate your own course. There may be a few storm clouds along the way. That is a song I've had in my head all morning. This is a stormy kind of love. The sweetest thing. Who sings that? Don't know. There may be a few storm clouds along the way, but once you break out of your comfort zone, you find a whole new world waiting for you. Interesting. So, you'll be more disappointed by the things you didn't do than the things you did. It's a weekend for taking action, but it's a weekend of perhaps feeling like you really don't want to, or noticing the rut you've been in. Woo, book. The book's out next. What's the book mean? 26. You cannot open a book without learning something. Can. Don't read it. Just as I was getting ready for this show, I was wondering where my cat was, because she's been in for breakfast, but then a boyfriend showed up and she was staring at him through the window. I fed him, and then she decided to go out. And so I thought maybe she's wanting to come back in, because that was probably about half an hour ago. So I had a look out the window just as some of the staff were brushing up outside, and she loves that game. She thinks it's a game. She's like, it's like when I'm rolling up my wraps, my boxing wraps for my hands. That's a good game too. She claws at that. But when I'm brushing up, she jumps on the brush, and it's just a lot of fun. Or she was just ripping around out there, running around, then brushing up, and she was making them laugh. So she'll probably be back soon as she's calms down a bit. Anyway, book. A book is more than pages between two covers. This book card illustrates so aptly that a book is a doorway to vast amounts of information and knowledge. It's got a door in it. The book is a universal symbol of education, scholarship, curiosity, expertise, discoveries, revelations, secrets and wisdom, whatever the source. The book card can refer to traditional formal learning from teachers and textbooks, or informal learning from mentoring, manuals, spiritual seeking, workshops, self-improvement and life lessons. The book card can also refer to the wonderful worlds open up through literature, history, fantasy and inspirational resources. It's learning. Okay. Yesterday, one of my trainers said to me, he said, I would encourage you to start fighting with the level that you're at now. But if you were 25, I would, and you're not. And I said, no, I said, I'm not ready to fight yet. I'm going to start fighting when I'm 60. And they're all laughing at that. But I don't think it's really got anything to do with my age, but I get where he's coming from. Tree. It's all the cards, I don't really know what they're about. A single act of kindness throws out roots in all directions, and the roots spring up and make new trees, says Amelia Earhart. The lush green tree exudes health and vitality. Nice. This tree of life card reminds us that the closer our connections to nature, the more we nurture our physical and spiritual well-being. With its roots deep in the earth and its branches reaching for the heavens, the Lenormand tree illustrates the vital connections between the elements and all living things. The tree symbolizes humanity's long-term responsibility for stewardship of the environment. The tree teaches us that actions we take today and the choices we make have long-term ramifications. When we nurture ourselves and deepen our relationships, the benefits will be widespread. The tree card also refers to longevity, stability, and life cycles. It's health, it's vitality. Nice. Feels like a well-balanced weekend to me. What did he mean? Just, you know, I did consider long ago in actually fighting. Not, because I just train. I don't train to fight. I love going to fight nights. I could fight. I've got nothing to prove. I mean, he's 22 and he's just retired from fighting because he doesn't want to get injured. I don't want to get injured. It's not like I'm more susceptible to injury. I'm very strong. I've got a lot of muscle. I bounce. I regularly hit the floor. I mean, people take me out. I'm not easily breakable. Let's see what this ship is about. This ship message said, we'll regret not doing things rather than doing things. Well, it depends what it is really, isn't it? But the ship, why is the ship out? Tell us more about the ship, please. Clover. It's a lucky time, so take action. It's a lucky time. So if you have been considering doing something new, do it. You regret not doing it. The book is about knowledge, learning, and I learned a new word and I've forgotten it already. It's a word that describes me. I didn't know there was a word like this. It's a word that means someone who doesn't learn formally, but they learn through their own kind of ways. It's like self-taught in a way. Let me see. Word for self-taught. This is it. Autodidact. I don't know how you say it. What's it called when you're self-taught? Autodidact. Autodidact. That's me. That's me with my healing. It's me with a lot of things. Not that I haven't had help along the way. I have, but my guides very much told me, but with my healing work and everything, don't learn it from other people. They wanted me to kind of be pure and do it my way and be led by them. so as not to be tainted by things that are wrong, because there's a lot of wrong things out there. Not wrong, just not the best for me. Knowledge, so autodidact, or however you say that word. Very much me, from many sources. I think formal learning can be very restrictive. It can be very restrictive because there's like a load of people that need to agree on something, and it means it's very slow moving. Like, just look at the things that we know, and say with health and diet and all of that kind of thing, and fitness, we know a hell of a lot more than what the government is putting out there. What the government is putting out there is like 30 years old, some of the information. It's nowhere near up to date. And I think similar is true with universities and these formal learning things. It's just way behind because structures like that slow stuff down. It can't move as fast as we can. Anyway, book. It's about learning. The key. Is it just you and me, Barbara, today? Or is everyone else being quiet? Why are you being quiet, everyone? Is anyone else in here? Why isn't YouTube showing people? It's just bizarre. There are like thousands of people on this channel, and YouTube's like, no, we won't show people your videos, Claire. Key. The dreams and passions stored within hearts are powerful keys that can unlock a wealth of potential. John C. Maxwell. In the right hands, a simple key has the power to unlock mysteries and find answers that have been hidden away. In a Lenormand reading, the key card manifests the resolution of problems and challenges. Other cards shed light on a situation, but the key provides a missing piece of the puzzle. Oh, it could be learning some really good things. It shows 8 people. Hello, 7 other people. Say hello. Don't be quiet. Most cards are read in left to right pairs in a spread, but whatever card lies beneath the key, well, above it, provides a crucial element required for success. So we're learning something that's crucial this weekend. Wow. If the sun is no, near a bed, no, near the mountain, no, near the moon, no, near the house, no. Oh well. It brings more than good luck. Well, it's nearly a luck card. It brings more than good luck. It's a card of empowerment that safeguards your destiny. Wow. It could be a really cool weekend. And the tree is all about health and vitality, which I love very much. And the moon. The moon. Is it like the moon tarot? I think it is. 3 things cannot be long hidden: the sun, the moon, and the truth, says Buddha. Many myths and legends around the world interpret the shapes on the moon as depicting the rabbit with his mortar and pestle. On this luminous moon card, we clearly see the moon. The moon. What moon phase are we in? We've got a full moon on Monday. Okay, so we're in the lead up to the full moon this weekend. So letting go processes. Energy is intensifying. On this luminous moon card, we clearly see the tiny rabbit conjuring up his celestial magic. The moon is associated with myth, dreams, reverie, mystical matters, enchantment, and inspiration. When we gaze at the moon in the sky, we see not only a reflection of the sun's light, but also a mirror to our imagination and our subconscious. I've got something going on with my eyes at the moment. My left eye. If I look left in the daytime, there's something there. It looks like I've got something on my eyelash. Hey Terry, hey HB. And at night, it's a flash of white. When I look left, I've got this flash that goes around in an arc like that. It's weird. I thought maybe it'd be gone today, but it's not. It's still there. It started yesterday afternoon. Has anyone had that before? Weird things with the eyes. The moon is associated with myth, dreams, reverie, mystical matters, enchantment, inspiration. When we gaze at the moon in the sky, we see not only a reflection of the sun's light, but also a mirror to our imagination and subconscious. The moon illuminates intuition, instinct, perception, creativity, fantasy, and passion. Remember, this is about the tree. It's about health, fitness. So intuition. The crescent moon reminds us that things happen in cycles. So if negative experiences are suggested on nearby cards, it may be necessary to wait for the conclusion of events before expecting improvements. The moon card reflects and enhances other cards in its orb. Dreams, magic, reflection, intuition, inspiration, mysticism, cycles. Ah. Okay. Sounds like an interesting weekend to me. Sounds like lead up to the full moon. It sounds like we could be learning things, and definite message to do something lest we regret it. Lest we regret it. Interesting. What else shall we do? It's only past. What else? What else? What else? Well, we could just get a manifestation card out for everyone and call it a day. Call it a week, in fact. Let's do that. Who wants a manifestation card? So, toward the end of the show each time, for everyone that stuck around, I pick one of these, the secret manifestation cards out by Rhonda Byrne. I'll get one for me first. Who would like one? Pop a message in the live chat there. I'll get you one out. But what do I need to know, guys? What do I need to know? What do I need to know, guys? The stuff here looks so unhealthy. It looks like it's about to die. It looks like Skeletor. It's only young too. Your life is in your hands. That a man can change himself and master his own destiny is the conclusion of every mind who is wide awake to the power of right thought. That a man can change himself and master his own destiny is the conclusion of every mind who is wide awake to the power of right thought. That's mine. Okay. Barbara. Oh, Heather. I'll try and remember that, Heather. Barbara's first. Barbara. Perfect health is yours. The path to eradicating disease is not to fight it. You get what you focus on. So if your focus is on fighting the disease, you'll attract more of that. Keep your mind focused on health and well-being in your thoughts and words, and imagine yourself completely healthy and well. Oh, I've been sleeping so good lately. It's just reminded me. After some shocking night's sleep after last weekend, I've been sleeping really good this week. So Barbara, perfect health is yours. Focus on perfect health. I certainly do. I'm really healthy at the moment. Like, it's showing in my skin and everything. Really healthy. I was listening to a podcast yesterday. Max Lugavie. He was interviewing a cancer specialist. So interesting. I got the power. You know, having that conversation with one of my trainers, the 22-year-old one, who is one of my best friends, and I've known him since he was about 14. It struck me, it's always the way that I've done things. I don't do things normal in life. I do things back to front. I always have. And it's like I don't want to do what everyone else is doing. I want to do the opposite. It wouldn't surprise me if I start fighting when I'm 60. Just for the hell of it. Just to show people you don't need to comply with the norms and stuff. Anyway, in this cancer, it was very balanced man talking about cancer and how to avoid it and all of that. And then he said, there's just so much extremism out there and it's not helpful, which is true. And it was asking things like, what about sunscreen? Because I keep on changing my mind on this. My stance on sunscreen is, if I'm going to be outside when the sun is really strong, or I'm going to be outside for a long time, I'll put sunscreen on. Otherwise, I do get some sun, and I get it in the afternoon, and I get it after 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And then I don't put sunscreen on. Unless I'm going to go for a walk for like an hour and a half at about 4 o'clock, I might put some sunscreen on then. I use it so that I don't burn. If I have to go out to the shops, like, I don't put it on for training in the morning, and I'm back by like 9:30 or 9:45. But if I need to go out after that, I'll put sunscreen on. It's very much that for me. No, I'm not one of these like wear sunscreen all the time and even at night. And he was saying that too. It's like you just need to use it to not burn. You don't need to put it on all the time, and you don't need to wear it when you're inside and all of that kind of thing. So it was very well balanced with all of that too. Now, he also said, he was asked, what is, if there's like number one thing to do to prevent cancer, what would it be? And he said, really, it's exercise, but it's more diet. It's diet and exercise. He said, you can't take one from the other. He said, if you sort your diet out, you're more likely to have a lot of energy, and so you'll want to exercise. If you've got a shit diet, you're not going to want to exercise because your body can hardly make any energy. So it's like the two go together. And I knew it, you see. I was like shouting at the screen, it's exercise, it's exercise. It's like, I know it is, because I know how good it makes me feel. And I can't do it without proper recovery. And then he said, and sleep is important too. And it is. Diet, sleep and exercise together. They're the number ones for everything, for health, just for everything. Get those dialed in, you feel amazing. And I do right now. And so it wouldn't surprise me if I do start fighting at 60. Less chemicals, less processed stuff, yeah. Natural as possible. But I'm not a fanatic about that. Like, I like to use like not natural skincare. Do you know what I mean? I'm not one of those that goes, I'll go for natural, like clean skincare. That is just nonsense, absolute nonsense. There's no truth about like clean skincare. The other skincare isn't dirty. It's just a claim that is just completely not true. So I'm not like anti-science or anything like that. I'm going to use it the best is available. However, when it comes to food, absolutely. And frame of mind, yes. And emotional well-being, so important. I mean, it's just the whole lot, isn't it, together? Because you don't want to take care of yourself when you're not feeling good, when you haven't healed yourself and all of that emotionally. You don't want to take care of yourself, all the rest of the stuff. Heather. Card for Heather. Thoughts become things, Heather. Ask what you want by merely thinking about it, and immediately the universe sets about moving people, circumstances, and events for you to receive it. Your only job is to keep holding it in your mind until it's in your hands. Nice. That's you, Heather. Terry. And I eat a lot of fish. Like yesterday, what did I eat yesterday? This is what I ate yesterday. I had my overnight oats for breakfast with my coffee. I trained. And then I came back from training and I was starving, and I had a wrap with, I had some avocados delivered. We got avocados back on the island again. And they'd been delivered by the time I got home. So I had avocado, boiled egg in a wrap with a load of salad in it. That was like first lunch. And then maybe an hour and a half later, I had second lunch. A chicken wrap with a load of salad on it. I need a lot after I've been training to get fueled back up again. Then in the afternoon, at the weekend, I'd made a vegetable lentil thing that I do. I put different stuff in it. I think this one had onions and celery and sweet potato and lentils and bone broth and pumpkin in it. I just keep it in containers in the fridge. And I had that with a piece of smoked mackerel. That was my dinner. And I was still hungry after that, and so I had some granola with blueberries. Oh, and in the afternoon, I eat a lot. I had Greek yogurt with kiwi fruit and pomegranate and bee pollen. I ate a lot yesterday. Oh, hi, Teresa. So, Terry, you're an eternal, but that's because I train a lot. I train a lot. Like, I'll be doing strength training this afternoon too. I only did Muay Thai yesterday, but it's an hour and a half. It's a lot. It's a lot of training. Heather, you're an eternal being. Take a look at the world around you. None of it can exist without you. No matter who you thought you were, you now know the truth of who you really are. You're the master of the universe. Heather's it. You are the heir to the kingdom. You are the perfection of all life. Sometimes we just got to give ourselves credit, right? Teresa, do you want one? I'm going to get you one out anyway. Teresa. Focus is everything. If you're thinking about it, if you're talking about it, you're inviting it into your life. There's that whole thing that I talk about investment, you know. We show what we're invested in. It's what we put our time and everything into, you know. Efforts, energy, what we talk about, what we think about. It shows. So what you're focused on is what you're putting your energy into. And choose wisely. There we go. I will be putting pick a card readout later today. It is what's next in your love life. I'll be making one today as well. I'll be making a how they feel about you, I think, today. I think that's the one I'm making today. And that'll go out on Monday. Have a good weekend, everybody. Thank you so much for coming along. If anyone wants to book in for one of those one question readings, it'll be done on Monday. In Monday show. Let's do this all over again in 3 days' time. And yeah, you guys, if you want me to do one of these shows at the weekend at a different time, let me know. Because I was just thinking, like, there are some people that can't make these because it's not a good time for them. And I thought, like, it used to be really busy in COVID times, of course, these shows, everyone was online, right? No one had anything else to do. But now, I just thought, like, if I do one show at a different time, perhaps like midday for me, so in like 9, 10, 11, 12, in like 4 hours time from now, on a weekend day, some people might be able to come, you know? Keep talking about my food intake. I love food. But yeah, I do try and eat completely clean. The most processed thing I have is that granola, and that's a really good, healthy granola that I get sent to me. I did Terry. Terry, yours was, you're the center of the universe or something like that. This one was yours, Terry. You're an eternal being. Take a look at the world around you. None of it can exist without you. No matter who you thought you were, you now know the truth of who you really are. You're the master of the universe. You're the heir to the kingdom. You are the perfection of life. Terry's it. You've got to acknowledge who we really are. There we go. Have a great weekend, everyone. Let's do this on Monday, and I'll see you then. Bye.